That's it. You good? You good? I'm glad. Start. Yeah. Today I decided to just press record and to see where we go with this, man. I haven't had no sparks of energy in the mind because, like, usually when I go into YouTube, I watch something and what they're thinking about. Usually, 9 times out of 10 is not what I'm thinking about. So I'll make a video on that subject. Don't mention the person's name, but I'll make a video. And today there's nothing, man, that interests me. It's like the majority of the world are doing the exact same thing. They even nearly got the exact same names, exact same titles every day. Do you know what I mean? It just shows you, like, it's like a world of zombies, you know, just following fashion, no thoughts of their own. And this comes from things, there's reasons behind it all, really. Because people end up in relationships over lust, and they don't love their partner, but they enjoy sex. So out of them sexes they have a kid. And they're never really prepared to have that kid, mentally, spiritually. And they bring that kid into the world without the true essence of familyship, like proper upbringing. So they become like, they haven't got the intellect because they didn't have the ingredients of birth. I know it's strong, but this is the truth. This is the bitter, twisted truth. You know, I know a lot of people would have said that, but I said it. But that's basically it. If you just check out the world, man, people want to fuck. That's basically it. I shouldn't even really be saying them things, you know? Them types of words, energy, they're bad energy, bad environment. But basically that's what they want to do. Because it sells. Sex sells. And we're way over the amount we're supposed to have. So anything like in excess leads to like things like obesity. Obese. You know, when you're obese, it leads into those things. You know, illnesses, decay. And it's the same with sex. We're at that state. We're obese with sex in the mind. Do you know what I mean? Little kids now are not little kids anymore. They're more growing up faster than they ever have. And they want to be involved with sex because sex is attractive in this world. Do you know, especially with this world of nothing, where we're leading down a road of nothing, basically. There's no real substance, anything in friendships, in relationships, in family relationships, in work relationships, in animal relationships, just in relationships. Everything is backwards in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? I got an Apple phone, right? And the chargers keep stopped working. I'm thinking it's my phone, it's not the actual charger, it's my third charger now. And it stopped working, and I need my phone, man. This is my stimulation. My stimulation is these videos and this. But back to the situation of bringing up youngsters in this world. A lot of them are brought into the world for lust. Even these so-called Christians, they still have lust because they don't really truly understand. Because they was brought up the same. It's a legacy of. It's been going on since the beginning of the calendar, since slavery, since them times. As soon as there's a house and rules and family, slavery's been happening. White, black, Chinese, Indian. And slavery is basically being unconnected with God. If we was connected with God, we wouldn't be slaves. To be connected with God, some of you can't comprehend because you wasn't conceived in the righteous way. All it takes is love. You know? All it takes is love. That's the only ingredients you need. Some form of love. The more love, the better. The less love, the less intellect, the less thoughtfulness. But you get some. I've seen people who been brought up in bad situations but have a good innocence. So that's something else as well. Like a strong sense of self that they can come through the grime and come out still shining. Mentally, clarity, everything. So the world is in a bad way, and there's going to be someone out there who's going to disagree with me, but to disagree that the world is in a bad way means you don't know what you're talking about. The world is in a bad way because of this so-called way of upbringing down the generations of line of lust. Wanting a partner for sexual needs. We all have sexual needs, but the main ingredients is love. If you haven't got love, a genuine love for your partner, and genuine is another thing. Like these days, what is genuine is rare. You probably haven't seen anything genuine in the last 30 days. Maybe it's been a while, I don't know. But to find things genuine is rare. I've only known one genuine, well, not one, there's a few genuine things, but there's not much genuine things out in the world. Put it that way. But yeah, genuine. Most of these religions ain't genuine, If they was, they'd really would question what it is they're doing and do more research. More research. But within these so-called religions, these people looking for truth, they get distracted by lust, greed, envy, all these sins. I mean, I have envied, but I have good reason to envy because things have been set up for me to fail in many ways and for others to succeed and then laugh in my face. And so they have and I don't have. It's only natural to feel envy. It's not like I'm thinking, well, if I've seen someone who has earned the crown legitimately, like for example Diego Armando Maradona, who's the world's greatest footballer, I wouldn't be jealous because I know he's a bad man. He's one to be inspired by. But when someone gets to get the crown, go to the top deceitfully, and they got everything, they got all the women, they got all the power, they have all the glory, they have all the respect, and they got there deceitfully, then that bugs me out. You know what I'm saying? So there is times where I've been jealous, but I have good valid reason to be jealous. But to be jealous of someone who got there legitimately and you know they deserve to be in that position. For example, Michael Jackson. You know he deserves that. You know what I mean? Or Mike Tyson. You know he deserves that. Forget his character and everything. Even I think Mike Tyson is a lovely human being. He's just been gone through hardship. He's what you call a real person. You could talk to him and be real and get results and get stimulated mentally from the real.